Yo, what's up, people? It is J Weeper X, and this will be What If Naofumi was the legendary Titan hero. So, you might already know what this is gonna be about. If you don't, that's you, bro. So, I'ma just get straight to the point, cause, yeah, like and subscribe if you want, and yeah. So now for me, we go to now for me. There's no more world, no shield hero nonsense. For now, and let's just say, I put this image here, but see, bro, he just wears what Aaron wears. I'm gonna show you real quick. I'm gonna just put it. Yeah, see, bro. Yeah, so basically he wears that, and he looks pretty much like Aaron, but. See, bro, I literally have no reason to change the fact that he looks like Aaron Yeager, bro. So I'ma just say he looks like Aaron, bro. What else can I say? So then we go to him, he's just walking, and let's just say, bro, Attack on Titan, bro, it's an anime, but Aaron, he looks completely different from the normal Aaron, I guess, so that people will not suspect him, or just people boy girl over him. So yeah, and bro, he knows all the powers of Eren, bro. And I'm gonna go ahead. I'm sorry, bro. This is manga spoilers. I'm pretty sure, or I don't even know if that exists yet. But I'm gonna warn you, like, just in case. If you don't want spoilers, if you don't want spoil, just click off the video, but still give it a like. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure our founding Titan is the huge ass Eren with just his head, and he uses his rib cage, I guess, to move. That Eren, bro. No, I literally hate how Titans look. So nah, I'm spoiling it. Just forget what I said. My bad. So he knows all the powers of Eren. So yeah. So then he goes to the library, cause why not? Oh, and also he plays Attack on Titan. Basically, he's an Attack on Titan addict, bro. It's the only thing he watches, bro. Like, he will be able to literally tell you the anime from start to end, like, just like that, bro. It's that bad, bro. Well, good, I guess. So yeah, and he also plays Attack on Titan games. Like, he buy all like typical Attack on Titan enjoyer. Yeah, so he's gonna be hella OP. So he goes to the library. He sees two books that interests him. The first book is the legendary Titan hero. He reads that shit immediately, bro. As soon as he saw the title, bro, he just run there, bro, and he take that shit and he read it. I'm not gonna spoil, even though you're gonna hear about it for like a few minutes, seconds. It don't matter. So yeah. Then he sees four cardinal heroes, and yeah. My bad. So yeah, he reads that. Then the two books they start combining into each other, and he witnesses this and he's like shocked and surprised, and he opens the book, and the shield hero has been replaced by the Titan hero, and yeah, then the book's pages they just start flipping each other like solo flipping, I guess, on their own. So then the book glows, and now Fumi he just gets sucked in. So my bad. No, then he falls and he wakes up, and yes, he has the same build, 8-pack as Eren. So yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, he has an 8-pack. So yeah, and then yeah, like he looks around when he wakes up, and he sees 3 people like that had the same fate as him. One of them has a bow, one of them has a sword, and one of them has a spear. No. Then he was expecting to be the shield hero, but then he remembered the book and how the shield hero was replaced by the Titan hero, and he had so many possibilities, that he could do with his Titan powers. Well, yeah, he read that in the book, and he was like, but then he saw he saw 4 men in robes, and the men in robes, they were just like, "Oh, great heroes, please save our world from the waves of calamity." And they're heroes, well, except now Fumi, they're like, we want compensation for all our, you better give us compensation for all the work that we're gonna do for you, else you can just cast us away when you're done with us. And now Fumi, he hears that, and he's actually mad, bro. Like, when I say what when I say he's looks like Eren, bro. He almost got the same mind. Like, how Eren wants to be free, and now he can free this world, Yeah, you know. So then, bro, now for me, bro, his eyes, bro, they glow, bro. I'm not sure if Eren's eyes are. I'm gonna make them. Yeah, his eyes glow red, bro. And and then there's like smoke, vapor, I guess, coming. Like his body's fuming, bro. Like, so yeah. And no, he will not transform. He's just angry. I know the heroes, they notice that, and they're like, yo, dude, you alright, bro? And Naofumi's like, so you pathetic heroes, money and compensation is all you care about, huh? Don't you want this world to be free from these waves? If this was to happen to your world, would you want that to happen to your world? Yes or no? And the heroes, they get a chill send down their spine, bro, and they're like, no, sir. And now for me, like, so will you stop with that inhumane mindset of yours. And they all nod, they don't want no beef, so yeah. um yeah. So then um yeah. So then now for me he calms down, so yeah. And yeah. So then the foreman in Rose just say, please follow us. We know you. We will give you compensation, but please come talk to our king. Great heroes. So then they follow the four men in robes to the royal. I think it's just the throne room, bro. Yeah, the royal throne room, whatever. Um. So basically, the king he greets the heroes. So yeah, and yeah, um, and he lets Naofumi introduce himself. So basically, the bow says his name is Itsuki. Sword hero says his name is Ran. Spear hero says his name is Motoyasu. And just to say, bro, um, his the mindset of the three they change. Motoyasu is no longer a pervert. Um, I don't know what was wrong with Itsuki and Ran, but it's just fixed, okay? And yeah, that will help in the near future. So yeah, and Titan Hero, he just says his name is so he wants to sound cool, So he says, my name is Aaron Yeager. Yes, he'll be impersonating Aaron. Cause why not? So yeah, and when he says his name, people, bro, they had chills send down their spines, cause the way Evan says his last name, but just imagine that both the whole name, like he exaggerates, bro. It's not Aaron Yeager, bro. It's Aaron Yeager, you know. So yeah, you know, and well yeah, King, he's like kinda suspicious now of Naofumi because he sees that he's not the shield hero, in his head, he's thinking, maybe the shield is hiding, so that people will actually like him. I will expose this damn devil of the shield. Yeah. By the way, that's what he was thinking, not saying out loud. And mine, she's basically thinking the same thing almost. So yeah. And now for me, he's smart. Like he knows that something is up. So yeah. So then King he says, heroes. Well, great heroes, we welcome you to our kingdom of Melromark. And if you look at the bottom right of your vision, you'll see three dots, and with that you will be able to evaluate your powers. And, they do so, and yeah. So basically, they all learn their powers, and yes, now for me, yeah, now for me, he still has yes, I'm gonna call him Naofumi, but people are gonna call him Aaron, So Naofumi, he's still level 1, even though yeah, he's just level 1. And I'm gonna give him a extra power, since I actually feel like that could be more useful. So yes, he's gonna be able to transform into a Titan, but the Titan, it doesn't have to be ugly as fuck. I mean, don't get me wrong, Aaron's Attack Titan, it looks nice, but but it's just ugly. So I'm pretty sure you know what Aaron's Attack Titan looks like. If you don't, I'm gonna show you real quick. See, bro. So that's how Aaron's Attack Titan looks like. See, it looks cool, like, yes, but no, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro, but if you see a huge dude on them streets, naked, with nothing, bro, not even a PP, bro, no clothing on, bro, you know what I mean, just no, I. So, yep, you saw that? No, I'm not. So basically, Aaron, instead of turning into the, I mean, he has the option to do that, but he can also just basically use that form, but with his gloves, and basically keep his nice looking appearance. Nah. See, he basically gonna have the Titan's head and all, and yeah, the build and all, but he's still gonna have the clothes, his clothes, his wee, all of that. Yeah, since the Titan's, yeah, he's still gonna keep his clothes and all. Yeah. So yeah, the only the only form that he's not gonna be able to do that is with the founding Titan, which is a spoiler. So I'm gonna show you. Yeah, you see that huge thing, bro? Ignore the Titans in the bottom. You see, all of these things, colossal Titans, bro. Remember, bro, they're all 60 meters high, bro. But you see that huge thing in the background, bro? That's Aaron Yeager, bro. Yeah, that's Aaron, bro. He's that good, bro. Badass, bro. I'm sorry, but bro. There's no way you're telling me that clothes, bro, fit on my... Bro doesn't even have legs, bro. He uses bones, bro. So, you know the reason now. Like, no. Okay? So, yeah. Yeah. And I'm gonna give him, I guess, muscle manipulation. He's gonna be able to create muscles out of nowhere. And the muscles, so for example, if he makes a hammer out of muscles, it turns into a hammer, bro. And he can see. I would have done that, but yeah. Since you can use crystallization, yeah, it will still be good. So yeah. So no, he's not gonna turn. Well, depends on what he makes. Nah, bro, it doesn't even depend, bro. He just can make it. Like if he makes, like I said, if he makes a knife, sword, I guess, out of his muscles, if he hardens it, and when I say harden, it doesn't have to be, like, and I mean, it can be sharp, so that, it does damage. Like, he can control, like, the sharpness, Now, bro, see, if he, makes a sword, and he hardens it, bro, it's gonna be as sharp as a sword, It's not gonna be, like, just hard, No homo. So, yeah. And, yeah, what can I say, bro? Muscle, basically the quirk of muscular, but just better. Yeah. My bad. And yes, he's gonna still have his hardening, like Titan crystallization. I think that's what it's called. And yes, he's gonna be able to summon Titans right from the bat, but not colossal Titans, just small Titans. Well, they're not really small, but they're small compared to other Titans. And he has every Titan, like Armor Titan, Colossal Titan, bro, Warhammer Titan, anything, bro. So yeah, he's OP. Yep, I spent too much time on his power, so and yes, he was reading that. Yeah, he was reading that. So he's shocked, but he doesn't show it. Like he has a stoic face, bro. Like you know how Eren looks menacing, here, bro. He keeps a stoic face, bro. Look at my dude, bro. Look at how badass this dude looks, bro. You see how cool my boy looks? He has just a stoic face, bro. So yeah. See, bro. Oh, my bad. Yeah, I'm not sure where I left off, but oh my god, am I that stupid, bro? Let me think of it for a while. Yes, he was reading his abilities. Yes. So then the king dismisses them. They go to the same room as in Shield Hero, and they talk to each other. And they see that they're from different worlds. So yeah. And next day they go to the throne room again, and they see that there's a bunch of people. Yeah, there's a bunch of random ass people that look like adventurers, like just in front. So yeah. And then the king says, yes, so the king, just says, hello, great heroes. These are the finest adventurers in the kingdom that we have gathered to help you in your journey. And Naofumi, he's like, he raises his hand and he says, Your Highness, can I please go alone? I do not want any party member whatsoever. Please. And the people, in the throne room, they're shocked, And the king asks, well, you have to at least have one party member, hero. Even though I'd like to be able to do your request, you sadly need at least one party member. And now from he nods, and he's like, okay, very well, Your Highness. So yeah. And then nobody chooses Naofumi except mine. Naofumi's like, so what is your name, woman? And mine, he's like, my name is mine, sir hero. And Naofumi's like, very well, mine. As you know, I am Eren. And since you are my party member, you have to be strong. Do you understand, woman? And she gulps and she's like, yes, sir, hero. Yes, sir, hero. So yeah. Then now for me, since he has watched a lot of Attack on Titan, he knows how the power works, and also just creates a sword out of flesh. He makes it super sharp, and it's a katana, So yeah. Then uh he hardens it, and now it's super super sharp. And when I say muscle, bro, that I also mean bones and all, bro. So basically, think of bone genkai and muscle manipulation into one. So yeah, yeah. What can I say? So yes, it was bone, so now it's hardened, so it's even more, I guess, sharper. And so yeah, and then um yeah, he hardens it hard. He gives it to mine. Mine is shocked. She's like, "Well, Sir Hero, are you really sure this sword can do any damage?" And she says, "Shall we go to the blacksmith's, Sir Hero?" And then Naofumi's like, "No need. My power is very special, you see, and I don't need things such as armor." And I forgot to mention something. Since I want to make Eren look cool, he doesn't have, he still has the jacket and the pants and all, but the shirt, the t-shirt, he doesn't have it. It just disappears when he transforms. So, you can see his muscles, abs, girls be simping over them. So, yeah. Again, no homo, bro. So, yeah. Um, yeah. So, um, mine nods and, they go to the, sorry if there's background noise. So they go to the area with the balloon monsters. And now for me, she tells mine, woman. He said, "Woman, I want you to use this blade and cut one of these balloon monsters. Do you understand?" And I'm just saying, bro. Naofumi's voice, it's very, very intimidating, bro. Like, bro, scary. So yeah. Sorry for spacing out. So mine, she nods fast, and he takes out the blade and she cuts. Like, she expects like the blade to not cut, the sword to not cut, but just cuts clean through. It's that sharp. She does that with multiple balloon monsters, and he's like, "Wow, Sir Hero! Wow, Sir Hero! This sword of yours, it's really sharp and it's even light. What kind of material is that?" Now he's like, No need to worry about it, woman. Do you understand? I will tell you maybe if I trust you more." And mine, she just nods. So yeah. Bro, I'm thinking on something, bro. Nah, yeah, never mind. So yeah, then for me is like, "Mine, step back. I want to try something." And now for me, he just makes muscles, I guess, muscle fibers, with the skin and all, bro. So he basically looks like his arm just grew, but nah, that was the muscles, bro. She saw the muscles extend, and all, So yeah. And yes, bones did grow. Like, yeah. I mean, obviously, bro. So, yeah. So, yeah, bro. What can I say, man? Then, you know, just punches multiple balloon monsters into oblivion. And he's like, very well. I've already got a handle of my powers, huh? And enough for me, like, woman, we will go. We can call it a day now. You can go. We will go rest at an inn, I guess. Don't mind she nods, I guess. And they just go to the inn, And bro, now for me, he manages to get the inn, cheaper, cause menacing. So yeah, and yeah, my bad. So and then yeah, and then they sleep and all, and now for he has money, but he hides it in a muscle pouch, I guess. But it's hardened, so nobody can take the money in it. But there's money, bro. So yeah, and yes, the sword is with him. Like no, there's no mind keeping the sword. He's keeping the sword. So yeah, and yeah, he's just sleeping and all. Then the next day, like guards, they start violently banging on the door, and now for me it's like he just wakes up, and he walks towards the door with an angry expression, He opens the door and he says in a deep voice, "Go, royal guards, how dare you disturb my sleep?" And the guards, bro, they shiver, bro. They're trembling in fear, And yeah. Then the guards are like, "Sir, hero, the king has summoned you to the royal court." And they all tap their spears, I guess. They're like, "Please follow us." And the guards now from you like, "Lead the way." No, the guards, but they're not doing anything, bro. They're just like at the sides of him, so that he doesn't do anything quote unquote funny, So yeah. And the guards, they're still like scared of Naofumi. So yeah. Then now time skip to when Naofumi and the guards they reach the royal court, and the king, he just yells, "You demon of a hero!" And then Naofumi he raises an eyebrow and he's like, "Pardon me, your highness. I think I didn't hear that very well. Would you mind repeating that?" And he looks at the king with a menacing, look, and with smoke starts erupting from his body, and his eyes are turning like bright red, Yes, just his eyes. So, well, not really his eyes, but pupils start turning red, and there's a red trail, So, yeah. And there's an aura like that basically just says death, bro. If you say anything stupid, you will die. So yes. No, the king, he's like, he calms his ass down because he don't want to die. So just says, "Mine, I am really sorry that this might be uncomfortable for you. Would you please repeat what you told us?" And mine, she's like fake trembling, fake shaking, I guess. she's shedding crocodile tears, fake tears. And now for me, he knows that, and he's mad, And Manchi says, he 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 forced a bedtime spar with me, and you just replace that with the normal world. Nah, bro. Nah, I'm gonna say it. Manchi says he raped me, and it is a charge. It is not anything inappropriate. It's just a charge, okay? It's basically forced bedtime sparring. So it's fine, There's nothing wrong with that. Well, there's something wrong with that, but the word itself is not technically wrong, Enough explaining, alright? And now for me, he's mad, and he says, well, mine. I knew that you were suspicious, but I didn't expect this. To think that I even gave you a sword. Well, that's unfortunate, but I'm gonna have to take it back. And plus, when I woke up this morning, my money pouch was gone. And would you mind explaining me why the hell is my money pouch gone? And the heroes still not stupid. They're like, they know why would a menacing dude like him do that, Plus, and Naofumi says, plus, do I look like a guy who would do that? I mean, look at me. Do I look like a person who could even pull off a girl? I mean, let's be honest here. And like, the heroes, they know this man, he looks like somebody even too scared for the girls, And Naofumi says, well, where is your proof? I am waiting. And then the guards, they come in with I guess well, no, she's she explains the whole story, like how Naofumi did whatever with in her room, and how all of it was in her room. And they bring the undergarments and all, and Naofumi he's like, very well, guards, please tell me, where did you find those? The guards are like, we found no. King, he says, we found these in your room, Shield Hero. No, just sir, just Hero. And Naofumi's like, okay. So like I said, I need proof. The king, he looks at him confused, and he's like, do you not see this? This is clear proof. Naofumi's like, imagine I was a woman, Your Highness, and I just took a knife and I tore my undergarments, and I put it in the room of a man, and I shed fake crocodile tears, fake trembling, fake everything. Tell me, that is a possible scenario, am I right? All the heroic court, they gasp, and they're like, and Naofumi says, plus, I believe this is a matriarchy where the women and children are more believed than men. So that would explain why mine did that, to take advantage of her being a woman and use it against me, a man. All the workers, they gasp, and they're like, they know for a fact that all that my boy was saying is true, and they start doubting the mind, they're like, and my thing, dude is like, plus the royal guards, they could have just put them undergarments right after I left my room, right? There's nothing stopping them from doing that, right? So yeah. Then Naofumi says, so tell me, plus her story doesn't add up. If all this all this bullshit went down in her room, then why are the undergarments in my room? You see this? Use your brain, people. And do not believe people just because of their status. I don't care what world this is. The only reason we were summoned here is to free the people from thinking about and all that evil things. But when I say free from evil, if I have to murder some people, I will do it. Do you understand me, Your Highness? I'm not even threatening you. I'm just saying, if you are evil, you will die. It doesn't matter what you are. The king? A royal? Bro, even the Pope. I will murder you. Do you understand that? No, the king, he's like, how dare you threaten me? And how dare you threaten people of higher status than you? And Naofumi's like, oh, higher status than me. So I want to ask you something. Who are the heroes that are saving your world? And the king says he stays silent. It's us, right? Tell me, Your Highness. Can you or the Pope or anyone beat the waves by yourselves? No, the king now he says, no. Your Highness, no. King, you are weak. You are a mere human. People could just dethrone you. They could murder you easily and in many ways. You are not even strong. The only strong people are the people of your kingdom. As soon as your crown is removed, you can be executed, murdered, anything. You are just the king. What are you going to do? You are weak. And I hate weakness and evil. Just abusing your rank and status. Can you imagine? Is that really befitting of a king, Your Highness? And plus, I have something to announce to you people. And they'll look at him again and they're like, so, Your Highness, you thought it would be a good idea to make your daughter mine. Yes, mine is your daughter, Your Highness, the King of Merrimark. You two have had very intense emotions when I came here, and I read your memories. And I would have revived your family. I can do that, but you just pissed me off. Like, why would you? I'm literally a completely different hero. I don't even have a shield on me. And you still do that. So, after all this incident, by the way, it was live. So people, they were listening, So yeah, after all that, bro, Naofumi deemed innocent. Boom. And yes, the king has stopped his evil ways because he heard Naofumi said that he could revive his family. So, King Iji just says, you can revive my family? Really? And he starts to shed a tear, and Naofumi says, yes, but you have to regain my trust. You have disappointed me. Until I'm impressed in you, your family will stay dead. Do you understand? The king just nods, and he says, very well, hero. I understand. From today, I shall rule as a true king, and not as somebody who abuses their power and status. And Naofumi says, very well, then I shall be taking my leave. Oh, and I will be taking my sword and my money pouch back. And he basically extends his hand, and his sword and his money pouch basically go back into him, And when she says, hey, that's not fair, And you say, and now he says, is a man getting accused of such a crime that could be punishable by death fair? I could have died if I was not a legendary hero. All because you lied, mine. So he just turns and then he just gets out. Mine, yeah, she's angry and sad at the same time, She feels guilty, so yeah. Yeah. Then we go next day. And no, people don't look down for me weirdly, like he's good. Then we go to the slave trader, he introduces Naofumi to slave trading, blah blah blah. Naofumi he buys Raftalia. It's that simple. And Raftalia, I must say she's already a full grown, 18, I guess. 18 years old form. And yes, Naofumi is 18. I'm gonna make him. Yeah, he's 18. He's the same age as Raftalia. And now he's like, yeah, he buys her, I know Raftalia expects Naofumi to do some dirty things with her. She closes her eyes and gets ready for all that shit. And Naofumi, he just makes her clothes, and a sword and armor and all. And he says, Raftalia, I have removed the curse mark from you. And yeah. So then Naofumi asks, I want you to fight with me. Fight with me. You will be a member of my party. I will not treat you as a slave because I do not believe in these kinds of things. And after, she has a shine in her eyes and she's surprised, She hugs Naofumi and she cries, and she says, Mr. Naofumi, thank you. I thought you were going to do dirty things with me, and she cries, Naofumi, he comforts her. And, yeah, and he says, oh, I would never do that to you, not Raftalia. And yes, he asked her name, so yeah. And he says, don't call me Mr. Naofumi. Just call me now, Mr. Don't call me Mr. Aaron. Just call me Aaron. No, I'm not that old. I'm 18 years old like you. And yes, she's a level 1, but she's 18 years old. So yeah, I know she will not grow any older. So cause yeah. And after she's surprised, she's like, oh well, you look older, And Naofumi, he says, I know, Raftalia, I know. He notices that Raftalia is blushing, So he says, oh, you like me, Raftalia? Raftalia, he says, so stop teasing me now, Aaron. And, now he says, oh, so you do like me, huh? Well, I guess we could be dating. I really don't mind. You seem like a nice girl, And he looks into her memories. Yes. Since brain is made of muscles, I guess he can make a quote-unquote brain. I'm not even gonna explain. He just can read minds, bro. It's that simple, bro. Just know he uses muscle for that. Just know that. So yeah. And he sees how her parents died and all. And now for me, he's like, oh, so your parents died, huh? Now for me, he just tells Rafal to follow him, and he makes a huge ass house, and he just brings Rafal's parents back to life, Well, not really, but he just made their bodies, plus muscles, and he made their brains, I guess, so that they still have the memories, yeah. And now they go to hug Raftalia. Raftalia hugs them back, and she's like, "Mom, Dad, is that really you? And she cries, and Naofumi says, "Yes, it is really them, Raftalia. Since we're dating already, since you are my girlfriend, I decided it would be better if your parents are alive. I'd do anything to make you happy, Raftalia." Then she goes and she kisses Naofumi. Naofumi, she's surprised. He kisses her back. And he hugs her. So yeah. Raftalia, his parents are like, uh, thank you very much, whoever you are, for bringing us back. But is this temporary? And Naofumi's like, oh no, that's permanent. You can stay here forever. Raftalia's parents, they both like, okay, be like, they're happy, and and yes, the house is a titan, quote unquote. Basically, the house can move. Yes, it can move, so that Raphael can see your parents. So yeah, and yeah. Sorry for spacing out. I will be ending the video soon, even though we didn't get far. Sorry for that. So yes, the house can move. So now who says so I'm gonna say that after his last name is literally Raccoon. So yeah, so he says, so Mr. Raccoon and Miss Raccoon, since I don't really want you guys to fight, since you're old, not to disrespect anyone, so I made you a house that can move with us as we continue our journey. So yeah. So yeah. Then Raftar's parents just shout, and they're like, thank you very much, young man. You don't know how much this means to us, And just now he just says no problem. And yeah. Then I guess yeah, that happens. Then next, they sleep, and the next day, they just wake up, they grind. Raftalia is level 18. Now Fumi's like level what? Like it was level 10, so I'm gonna say he's level 30. Yeah. And not Rafa is level 20. Yeah, it's good. It's good. So yeah, and they just call it a day, and yeah, and no, they don't need money, bro. Yeah, they don't need money, bro. Now, for me, just makes the skin, so precise, it can basically make a replica of gold coins and all. So he's stacked, like he has a lot of money. So yeah, and yeah, then time skip, to the 1 hour before the waves. So now Fumi and Raftalia, and yes, the house is hardened, basically as hard as diamond, so it's not going down. It's not going down. Like no anytime soon. It's just not going down, and so yeah, and Raftalia and Naofumi, they go to the hourglass, And yes, the king has changed his ways. And mine too, like, they're no longer evil. And now for me, sense that. And, he was happy, he smiled. He was like, in his head, like, he was like, seems like the king and his daughter have changed. Maybe I'll revive his family after all. So, yeah. Um, so, yes, let's just say the queen died, but she's gonna get revived soon, so it's fine. Um, yeah. Then, they go to the Dragon Hourglass. They meet up with the heroes. The heroes, they shiver like at Naofumi, and they're like, hello, sir. How are you doing today? And Naofumi's like, I'm doing very well. Um, Heroes, and so yeah, and they say, oh, is that a new party member that you found? And Naofumi's like, oh, that's my girlfriend actually, but she's pretty strong. So yeah, and they both gasp. You're dating a demi-human? And now Vumi, bro, he's like suspicious of them. He's like, oh, they want beef? Okay. Now he says in a deep voice, he's like, oh, is that a problem? And that was mine that asked that. So and now he's like, oh, is that a problem here? And they all shivering. They're like, no, 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 sir, we didn't mean to disrespect you and your girlfriend. Hello, ma'am. May we know your name? Like they're respectful, bro. Like, yeah. And Raftalia is like, my name is Raftalia Jaeger. Well, my name is Raftalia Jaeger, but I'm probably gonna be. Nah, I'm gonna say they're already. They're husband and wife, bro. So she says her name is Raftalia Jaeger. They're both trying to. I thought you said it was your girlfriend. And he said, and now he's like, oh, don't worry about it. She's my wife. You got something. You got some. You want beef, bro? They both just nod their head no. They're like, very well. Then they now she's like, he says, well, heroes. Well, it looks like the wave is starting in 30 minutes. The heroes, they're like, oh, okay, I guess we should start going. Naofumi, he's like, oh, yes, we should. And Naofumi's like, well, I'm gonna leave some quote-unquote people to protect the loot village, I guess. And maybe I'm gonna protect the cat. I guess I'm gonna let two of my quote-unquote people protect the capital. Well, the outskirts of Melremark, I guess. I know, yeah. So yeah. Then I guess yeah. So, their heroes they kind of sort of like they want to ask questions, but they're like, oh, we cannot question, sir. Um. So yeah. And now for me, he's like, very well. Since I trust you, heroes, I will give you enhanced versions of your weapon. And he basically covers the weapon to the flesh and bones, and he hardens it. And yes, yeah, it still looks the same, but looks better. So yeah. So yeah. Um. Yeah. Yeah, he did. He basically says, "Well, bow hero Ren, I've given you an infinite amount of arrows. You will never run out of arrows, and your bow has been enhanced. It is now super durable, and you can let's just say you can reload faster. You can shoot arrows faster." No, Ren, Itsuki, thanks Naofumi, and then Ran, he says, Naofumi says, "Sword hero, I gave you sword the ability to extend and de-extend, I guess." And Ren, he thanks Naofumi, and then spear hero, he basically gave him the ability to he just said, "Spear hero, I've gave your spear the ability to give you a speed boost and damage boost, and the more the more you swing or charge at an enemy with your spear, the more damage it will do." No, yeah, so blah blah blah. Then we go to the waves when they start, and yes, there's titans like in the village protecting it, and they can talk, and they talk to the villagers, blah blah blah. It's already been an hour, and I really do not like the fact that it's been an hour and I've barely done anything. So yeah, and then yeah. So basically, now when he transforms into the founding titan, and he destroys the boss, bro. He destroys him, like it's gone. Yes, a founding titan, and he summoned so much, so much colossal titans, bro. Like it's insane, bro. So yeah. And yeah. And then yeah. I'm sadly gonna stop the video here. So peace out and goodbye. Oh, and also thank you for the views on my Naofumi what ifs. I really hope this one blows up. If it doesn't, I don't care. And you can expect the what if Naofumi was the Devil Fruit Hero Part 2 soon. Maybe this week, maybe not. We never know. So peace out.